Welcome back to the vital question. Today's question is क्या आपको लगता है कि वायरसेस का कोई रोल रहा होगा धरती पर जीवन को विकसित करने में या फिर वायरसेस सिर्फ हमारी लाइफ के विलन ही हैं? Could viruses have played a role in the evolution of this complex life on Earth? It's a very interesting question because everyone is afraid of viruses as they cause deadly diseases from the flu to pandemics. But what if I told you that viruses may have actually helped shape complex life, including humans? Some scientists believe that without viruses, life as we know it might not even exist. Let's find out. First off, why are we pointing fingers at viruses specifically? Why not bacteria or other microbes? हम सिर्फ viruses को ही शक की निगाह से क्यों देख रहे हैं? What makes viruses so special that they've caught our attention? And for that, we need to understand what is it that viruses do differently. So, unlike bacteria or other microbes, viruses don't just infect cells. They hijack them, inserting their own DNA into the host genome. But sometimes these genetic changes stick around permanently. And if that happens, my friend, you should be asking yourself this: could our body be carrying genes that came from ancient viruses? Have viruses secretly gifted us with genetic upgrades that helped life itself evolve? जरा सोचिए कि क्या ये मुमकिन है कि प्राचीन वायरसेस ने हमारे जेनेटिक्स में कुछ ऐसे परमानेंट बदलाव किए हों जो कि अंदर रह गए हो और शायद इन्हीं बदलावों के कारण लाइफ को इवॉल्व करने में मदद भी मिली हो. To know this, we will need to go back over 2 billion years, back to the time when life was just simple, single-celled organisms without any membrane-bound nucleus. We call them prokaryotes. And then at some point, something happened, and these prokaryotic cells transformed into eukaryotic cells with membrane-bound nucleus. And eventually, these eukaryotic cells made up all the plants, animals, and humans. So from no membrane-bound nucleus to membrane-bound nucleus, how did this leap from prokaryotic to eukaryotic happen? Some scientists believe that ancient viruses may have played a role. कुछ वैज्ञानिक तो मानते हैं कि जब साधारण से प्रोकैरियोट्स ने कॉम्प्लेक्स यूकैरियोट्स का रूप लिया तो उसमें प्राचीन वायरसेस का बड़ा रोल हो सकता है. Back in 2001, Philip Bell, the head of research at Microbiogen, came up with an interesting idea that the eukaryotic nucleus might have actually come from a virus. He explained that giant DNA viruses build complex compartments or viral factories inside prokaryotic cells where they replicate. And these compartments look a lot like a cell nucleus. Patrick Forterre, an evolutionary biologist at the Pasteur Institute in Paris, agrees with this idea. He points out that these viral compartments are not only similar in size to the eukaryotic nucleus, but they also have both inner and outer membranes, just like the nucleus. And then there's Masaharu Takamura, a molecular biologist and virologist from Tokyo University of Science. He did a phylogenetic analysis of DNA polymerases, comparing those from eukaryotes, bacteria, archaea, and viruses. And his research showed something surprising. One group of viruses, called pox viruses, had DNA polymerases that closely matched a major class of polymerases found in eukaryotes. So Takamura proposed that the eukaryotic nucleus may have actually evolved from one of these ancient pox virus compartments, and he published this idea in 2001. So after hearing all that, what do you think? Are you convinced? Could it be that viruses actually played a role in building the very cells that make up all the complex life possible? Still not convinced? What if I told you that mammalian pregnancy, including human pregnancy, only exists because of an ancient virus? जरा सोचिए, अगर मैं कहूं कि इंसानों की प्रेगनेंसी भी एक प्राचीन वायरस की वजह से ही मुमकिन हो पाई है तो? A retrovirus infection millions of years ago left behind a gene called syncytin, which became essential for the formation of placenta in mammals. The placenta allows mammals to carry their developing young in the uterus, and this repurposed viral gene called ENV envelope protein gene of a retrovirus is now a key component of the syncytiotrophoblast, the crucial layer of the placenta that allows nutrient and gas exchange between mother and fetus. So the next time you think of viruses as purely harmful, remember, they literally helped make human life possible. And they're still helping us right now. They move genes between species, speeding up evolution. Viruses can act as vectors for horizontal gene transfer, moving genes between species and potentially accelerating evolution by introducing new traits. This process, called horizontal gene transfer, can introduce beneficial or otherwise advantageous genes into new populations. This way, they have shaped the genome and immune systems of all the cellular life forms. So without viruses, evolution might have been much slower. They might still be reshaping life in ways we are only beginning to discover. So, are viruses purely harmful, or are they secret builders of life? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this explanation fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-blowing science. See you in the next video.